Take you to the eNCA Money Desk for a look at what's coming in the economic outlook in the week ahead. Melitta Ngalonkulu is joining us tonight from Johannesburg. And Melitta, good to see you as always. It looks like we've got some data-packed days ahead of us, which we're expecting will give more insight into South Africa's economic recovery in particular.
Good evening, Tembekile. That's correct. The week ahead is packed with data releases. And those are numbers basically including job numbers, trade figures, as well as the surveys on the manufacturing sector. So now one of the most important data to actually look out for in the upcoming week is the quarterly employment stats for the fourth quarter of 2020. Now, this is important to note that this data basically excludes the agricultural sector, and it is also different from the unemployment stats, which is collected quarterly. Stats say had shown that the formal sector had increased by 189,000 jobs from the fourth quarter, and with employment gains across all industries, with the exception in mining and finance. It is expected now that at some point we're going to see an increase in those stats. So now, though there is an increase in the unemployment stats, which I mentioned earlier, which is collected on a quarterly basis, Status Say does note that there are more people that have been looking for work as the travel restrictions have actually been.
And last week, economic data released globally lifted investor sentiment. Are we expecting the same to happen on our markets this week?
Absolutely, Tembekile. The JSE did close firmer on Friday, breaking a 4-day losing streak. And it's all because of investors that were concerned over the new lockdown restrictions and COVID-19 infections in parts of the world. So those fears seem to have actually just been positive because of the data, will ease down rather, because of the data which was released last week globally. And so we saw the JSE actually even closing on levels that we actually last saw in June.
And internationally, there is one big business economic story, in fact, at the moment, that massive ship, the ship that's now ran aground in the Suez Canal, disrupting economies really in many parts of the world because goods are unable to move around at this point. Is South Africa affected in any way?
It most definitely will be. That's according to what the industry players are actually saying at this point, Tembekile. There are concerns that our ports are not equipped to handle the extra traffic. Smaller ships are expected to dock in South Africa in the next coming week, and the grounding of the ship blocking the Suez Canal is even said to be due to human error at this point, and the blockage has even caused huge traffic jams for dozens of ships and major delays in the delivery of oil and other products. So now it's hoped that the ship will be afloat again tonight.
Melitta Ngalonkulu from the eNCA Money Desk, always good to speak to you. Thank you.